7.4 question 6 and 7. Now here the three vertices of a triangle are given. 4, 6, 1, 5 and 7, 2. And there is a line DE. And the question is that AD upon AB is already given 1 upon 4. Right? AD upon AB is given 1 upon 4. And they have asked us to use theorem numbers which are mentioned in the text and find out the ratio of the areas of triangle ADE and ABC. Okay, we have to find the ratio of their areas. So AD by AB is given 1 by 4. Also it is given to you that AE by AC is also given 1 by 4. Okay, so that's already given to us. Now first we are going to use the converse of the basic proportionality theorem. If AD by AB is equal to AE by AC, right? AD by AB equal to AE by AC, then we can say D is parallel to BC, right? If sides are in proportion, then the lines are parallel. So I can say D is parallel to BC. Now if they are parallel, then the triangles can be proved similar because two sides are already in proportion, and we know that this angle A is common for triangle ADE and ABC. So we can say that angle A is common for triangle ADE and ABC. So the triangles are proved similar by SAS. Two sides are in proportion and one angle equal, right? So AD by AB, side of the small triangle by big triangle, is equal to AE by AC, again side of the small triangle by big triangle. So two sides are in proportion and this angle is common whether you take the small triangle or the big triangle. Now once we prove that the triangles are similar, then we are using another theorem that ratio of areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of their corresponding sides. Now both these theorems you did in triangles, the last chapter. So ratio of ADE by ABC will be the square of their sides. So AD square by AB square. And what is given to us that AD by AB, the ratio is given 1 upon 4. Okay, there should be 4. And therefore this will become 1 upon 16. So we can say the ratio of areas of triangle ADE and ABC will be 1:16. Then question number 7, also slightly different because it's based on the centroids. Now what is a centroid? A centroid is the point of intersection of the medians of a triangle. Now this is a median. What is a median? Median is a line drawn from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So if I am saying that AD is a median, then this is a midpoint. So first part, you have to find out the coordinates of this point D. So if this is the median, this is the midpoint, that means I am going to use the midpoint formula. X is x1 plus x2 upon 2, y equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. So 6 plus 1 we get 7, 7 upon 2, so that's the value of x, and 5 plus 4 by 2, 9 by 2 we get the value of y. So what are the coordinates of point D? 7 by 2 and 9 by 2. Now the question is find out the coordinates of this point P. Now they have said that the centroid divides in the ratio 2:1. Okay, centroid divides it in the ratio 2:1. So this is 2, this is 1, this is 2, this is 1. Always remember, from the vertex to the centroid it's 2 parts, and from here to here it is 1 part. So wherever you take vertex to this point is 2, then 1, 2, 1. So we can find out the coordinates of this point P by using section formula now, because we know this coordinate and we have found out the coordinate of D now, 7 by 2 comma 9 by 2, right? So we know x1 y1, we know x2 y2, and we know the ratio of m1 and m2 as 2:1. So you can use section formula to find this. But there's also an easier method which I have used. This is called the centroid formula. In the centroid formula, what we do is to find the centroid, we can use this direct formula, x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. So 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 upon 3. And similarly for y2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 4, 11 by 3. So I can say the coordinates of the point P are 11 by 3 comma 11 by 3. Now whether you use section formula or the centroid formula, that's up to you. And similarly, if I am going to find out the coordinates of P from this side or this side, it's going to be same because the centroid intersects at the same point. whenever we draw the medians, the point of intersection is the centroid. So whether we find the with respect to AP or whether we find with respect to CF or BE, the coordinates of the centroid will always come 11 by 3, 11 by 3. So what do we observe? We observe that the point of intersection is same and the coordinates are 11 by 3, 11 by 3 in all the three cases.